So it starts somewhere and it expands and no one knows what to do. But if enough people stand up together, it will stop, because the new norm will be to be together and unite and be proud of each other and promote positivity. Coach Greg, and today I woke up to some really exciting news. Elliot Page has changed their name to Elliot Page. This is really exciting. Elliot Page is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Proud Canadian, just where I'm from, same town as me. You probably all know Elliot from Juno, the X-Men, Inception, and more recently, Umbrella Academy, that I just finished watching a few weeks ago. I want to apologize in advance if I use the incorrect terminology, because frankly, it's hard for me to keep track of it, but I want you to know I 100% support this. I always have, okay? It means a lot to me because so many people have a hard time identifying as what they want to be, to living their own life and being proud of who they are. People get made fun of, they're bullied, they're taught you shouldn't be like this, when in fact, why can't everyone be who they want to be? You all know that I say we should all be circles, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Elliot does not want to be called she, he or they. Okay? You might think it's a joke, you might think it doesn't matter. It matters. Why can't you just do what the person wants? Let me read from the post this morning. Hi friends, I want to share with you that I am trans. My pronouns are he/they, and my name is Elliot. I feel lucky to be writing this, to be here, to have arrived at this place in my life. I can't begin to express how remarkable it feels to finally love who I am enough to pursue my authentic self. I've been endlessly inspired by so many in the trans community. Thank you for your courage, your generosity, and ceaselessly working to make this world a more inclusive and compassionate place. I will offer whatever support I can and continue to strive for a more loving and equal society. How can anyone debate that this is not a good message? Do you know how many haters are in the world? So many people just hate. They hate on people. They hate the fact that they're different. Just because your beliefs are different than someone else's doesn't mean your beliefs are any better than theirs. Elliot is a very famous and wealthy and well-educated person. Somebody with a lot of power. It is not so easy for everyone. Imagine being a junior high student, a kid, a teenager, having to go through this with their friends that are making fun of them and bullying them, whether in person or on social media, or having them read comments. I've talked about this for years, and I could not believe the hate, the messages that I read. Made me sick. I previously did a video on Sawdust Love, how she wanted to get thick. And I called out all the BS that she was spewing. But it was she that was spewing it. I didn't attack her and say, oh, it's not a she, he, and transgender, and that. No. I treat everyone the same. Just because you choose to be a certain way doesn't make it wrong. Do what you want to do. Oh, Coach Greg, you're pretending. You're some social justice warrior. You don't actually believe that. I always tell you what I freaking think, and I treat everyone the same. Black, white, male, female, transgender, he, she, they. Doesn't freaking matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to you. The statistics are staggering. The discrimination towards trans people is rife, insidious and cruel, resulting in horrific consequences. 2020 alone has been reported that at least 40 transgender people have been murdered, the majority of which were Black and Latinx trans women. To the political leaders who work to criminalize trans healthcare and deny our right to exist, and to all those with a massive platform who continue to spew hostility towards the trans community, you have blood on your hands. You unleash a fury of vile and demeaning rage that lands on the shoulders of the trans community, a community in which 40% of trans adults report attempting suicide. Enough is enough. You aren't being canceled. You are hurting people. I am one of those people, and we won't be silent in the face of your attacks. I love that I am trans, and I love that I am queer. And the more I hold myself close and fully embrace who I am, the more I dream, the more my heart grows, and the more I thrive. To all the trans people who deal with harassment, self-loathing, abuse, and the threat of violence every day, I see you. I love you, and I will do everything I can to change this world for the better. How can you not appreciate this message? How can you not agree with this? Why do you choose hate instead of love and understanding? I'm asking you why. If you think that this is a horrible thing, oh, I just don't agree. Why? Why can't you just be accepting? Why can't we all live in peace and be happy together? Gonna read from Elliot Page's wife, Emma Porter. I am so proud of Elliot Page. Trans, queer, and non-binary people are a gift to this world. I also ask for patience and privacy, but that you join me in the fervent support of trans life every single day. Elliot's existence is a gift in and of itself. Shine on, sweetie. Love you so much. So many people choose to simply make fun of other people, to ridicule them, to put them down for no reason at all. Outwardly just bullying them with no reason other than to just hurt that individual. I don't know why they do it. It starts as kids, it continues as you get older, and it doesn't stop. People make fun of the way you talk, the way you dress, what sports or activities you choose to do, who you choose to date, what they look like, what you look like, and so on. People make fun of the shirt that I'm wearing right now because the sleeves are too short, that there's some holes in it. Think about how ridiculous this is. I know firsthand people say, I wouldn't dare wear that shirt. I would wear a pink stringer and not care. Who cares? A certain color means that you're a certain person. If I wear a pink something, if I wear something pink, somehow I'm strange, weird. Why? Because society deems pink as it has to be a girl that wears it or a guy. Why can't we all be circles? Wear the colors we want. You want to be a red circle? Be a red circle. Pink circle? Be pink. Want to be a square? I don't like circle. I would be square. Be whoever you are as long as you're accepting of other people. If everyone accepted each other for who they are, imagine how much better the world would be. So Elliot Page is non-binary, okay? I gotta teach you something, so just bear with me. I gotta read something. The idea that there are two genders is called gender binary. It's used by people who feel they are either male or female. I would say the majority of people, they would say, I'm a man or I'm a woman. Does that mean everyone has to be that way? Why can't somebody say, I don't feel I'm either a man or a woman? Or maybe they're both. People who don't feel that they fit into one of these two groups are non-binary. Non-binary. I don't feel like he, I don't feel like she. Yeah, I have that part down there that says I'm this or that, but that's not how I feel. I don't feel that that's me. What is wrong with somebody not feeling that that part dictates who they are? And what is it, in fact, that thing is? Well, I'm Coach Greg. Oh, you were born a man. You're a man. So this is what you have to be. You got to play tough sports. You got to be tough. You got to play football, basketball, football. But it's Coach Greg. I want to be a cheerleader. I want to go to aerobics class. I want to teach aerobics, and I want to do yoga, and I want to do dance. But Greg, that makes you a girl. That is a girl. You're gay. This literally happens to me. Just because I like sports that aren't predominantly male sports, I'm made fun of. Oh, Coach Greg, you weren't on the football team. You were the cheerleader for the football players. Yeah. So what's wrong with that? I like that. Oh, Coach Greg, you went to aerobics every day? You were an aerobics instructor? Yeah, I'm a certified aerobics instructor. Oh, everyone thought I was gay because I went to aerobics class. Oh, Coach Greg, you shave your legs. Yeah, I'm cycling and shave my legs. So, what's wrong with me shaving? I don't want hair on my legs. It looks cooler shaved. Oh, but back then it wasn't cool. You couldn't do it. You made fun of it. You have to do it and see. Oh, what? People make fun of you and they judge you for the stupidest things. I don't want to be in woodwork class or I want to do cooking. I like to cook. No, you're Greg. The guys do the welding and the girls do the cooking. I'm going to share this story later because I'm going to share a bunch of stories. So be sure to freaking subscribe. Click the bell button. You don't want to miss these stories. I'm going to tell you all kinds of stuff about my past you're going to be interested to hear. So you're put into certain sports and said to do this, and the women, you're told you have to do this and not do that, and take part in sports is for the guys and girls, and math is science, the guys and girls. No, you go read over there. What? This is so stupid, and we put up with our whole lives. We don't even ask questions. We just assume that this makes sense. Why? Oh, because I'm born with more testosterone, so therefore I should be this way. And you're born with less. Well, guess what? Some guys are born with less testosterone. Some girls are born with more testosterone. Maybe I have PCOS, you have more testosterone, you might shave your girl. So what? Who cares? If you shave your girl, who cares? It's just hair. There's hair on my head. There's hair on her head. We're all circles together. Let's just be circles. I've been preaching this, and people, they think it's a joke, and he's just saying that. No, it's not a freaking joke. Let's all literally just be circles. Identify as a freaking circle. It's 2020. You can be whatever you want to be. So when I woke up this morning and saw this message, do you know how excited I was to do this video? Because somebody that famous and that popular can have this much of an impact, a positive impact on the world. Not like the BS that you see all the time. The drama and the shit that goes on in this world. It's almost always negative. Why is it so much negative? But it isn't actually always negative. We just report the negative. For some reason, news outlets and social media report the shit, the crap. Why? Because people gravitate to want to see it. It's like a friggin' horrific car accident. You can't turn away. You want to see it. You don't want to actually see it, but you want to. Why would you want to? You don't want shit. Why would you want to see shit? Why would you want to see a horrific car accident? You can't help for yourself. That's social media. Some shit story happens, bunch of lies, drama, whatever it is in the world, and everyone wants to see it because it's, oh my goodness, it's so exciting. It's this drama. This story, he has over 100,000 comments in under a day. Think how great that is. People are aware of this. So when I woke up this morning and I saw it, I'm like, this is amazing. This is awesome. Because I know how so many people are hurting because of this. And the fact that Elliot has come out and said this, it's going to help a lot of people. I bet because of this message, some people who are contemplating suicide will be like, wait a minute. I have hope. I don't need to do that. I'm going to survive. I'm going to keep moving forward. People aren't going to bully me anymore. I am going to keep doing it. And do it they will. And more people are going to come out and say the same thing. And it's going to make the difference. And the world is going to change for the better. When I was a kid, even being just gay was tough. And it still is. It's getting better. But being trans is still tough. Trans now is like being gay when I was a kid. When I was a kid, gay, everyone was, you're gay, you're this, and it was so bad, so much horrible comments, and I was like, why are people judging people so badly? It didn't make sense to me. I didn't grasp, I didn't understand. Why are there so many bullies? I wasn't bullied. Me personally, I wasn't. Probably lucky. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was good at sports or I was smarter. I just knew what to do. I don't know. I wasn't bullied. I can't relate to that. But I can relate to other people who are bullied. I'm like, why are the people doing this to them? Why do they deserve that? I don't like it. Okay? So now it needs to change. It needs to get better. People need to stop hating on people. And so 20 years from now and 50 years from now, when we look back to 2020, we're going to say, what was wrong with those people that were hating on people who are trans? What was wrong with them? Every freaking decade, we improve, we get better. Back in the old days, you were black, you have to sit in the back of the bus. What? What is going on? Things are changing, it's getting better. It's going to keep getting better, but it takes time. It takes enough voices to change society. One voice, it may not be enough, but one becomes two, two becomes 4, 8, 16, 32, it expands, and all of a sudden there's a breaking point where people listen. Eventually, enough people say enough is enough, and enough people get on board, and a paradigm shift in thinking happens, and the world becomes a better place. Then it becomes, how dare you make fun of trans? How dare you do that? Rather than everyone seems to think making fun of trans is the way to go. What happens is people try to fit in because they're so scared to get bullied themselves that they bully other people. People are scared. Their egos are fragile. And so rather than say, I can't handle people making fun of me, I'm going to make fun of others to keep them away from me because I'm scared. I'm defenseless. I don't know what to do. I'm lashing out at all other people because I can't handle it if it happens to me. So somebody's getting bullied and you bully with them and the whole class is bullying people together. You're all like, let's all get together and bully that person. But if one person in that class says, no, you don't do that. And if that person has another friend that says, you're right, don't do that. 2 becomes 4 becomes, then the whole class sees one person that's a bully and they all stand to the bully. Stop! And the bully's like, I better stop. And that person, that bully, they might be being bullied at home and they don't know what to do. So it starts somewhere and it expands and no one knows what to do. But if enough people stand up together, it will stop because the new norm will be to be together and unite and be proud of each other and promote positivity. So I really like this story. It made me happy to read it this morning, and I hope it makes you happy. Write in the comments, you agree, disagree? If you disagree, hopefully you have a better reason. Maybe we can convince you why. Yeah, you're wrong. You were wrong. I'm sorry. I want you to be right. I want to educate you so that you can see the light and make sense of it. Okay, ended it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro. Blooping up 2 videos. I'm going to share some more stories in the future. Until next time, I am out.